Hello, Dragon Ball fans, and welcome back to another fantasy fight. I am your host, Gunchpot, and as we are wrapping up Season 2, I wanted to get done one of our last viewer suggestions. So thank you for this suggestion, and let's get into this battle breakdown. So here we have Goku and Krillin, the students of the Turtle Hermit School, versus Tien and Chiaotzu, the students of the Crane School. Now, all of these fighters have gone toe-to-toe before, but this is going to be a 2-on-2 battle, and Goku, of course, is fighting in his earliest state as to keep everything on a level playing field. Let's break down both teams' skills and abilities. Goku and Krillin have a handful of attacks in common. Both of them have the solar flare, however Krillin has the after image strike and Goku has his signature Kaioken. They're both rocking the Kamehameha, while Krillin has the spread energy wave and Goku has the Kaioken attack. And lastly, Krillin has his signature Chain Destructo Disc, while Goku is rocking the Spirit Bomb. Now, the Crane School's techniques are going to vary quite a bit differently. While still having beams and a focus on this hand-to-hand combat, Chiaotzu has some pretty incredible innate psychic abilities, and Tien, I mean, he just has a lot going on. So let's see what they're up to. Chiaotzu is rocking the telekinesis, while Tien has his signature solar flare. Chiaotzu then has the after image, while Tien has wild sense. Very similar attacks, but the wild sense is going to be used a bit more offensively. Now, both of them do have the Crane School signature Dodon Ray, but Chiaotzu has the psychic rock throw, and Tien has his tri-beam. Now, if things are getting dicey, Chiaotzu can sacrifice himself with Farewell Mr. Tien, where he blows himself up, leaving himself pretty much out of the fight, while Tien has the Neo tri-beam, a very powerful tri-beam that draws its strength directly from his life energy. So the more he uses it, the more damage it does to himself. But folks, that is going to be it for these fighters' skills and abilities. Next up, before the fight begins, I have to give my final prediction. And Goku and Krillin are such a solid combo, but Tien and Chiaotzu both have these last resort moves that either of them could pull out and deal a ton of damage. I just think that the Crane School tends to have a few more tricks up their sleeves, so I'm gonna give this one to the Crane School. And with all that out of the way, let's get into this fight. All right, folks, get ready for the Crane School versus the Turtle Hermit School. First up is going to be Chiaotzu and Krillin.
But let me put it to the test. What's 10 minus 6?
I know that one. First take 10 fingers, put down 6, and then you have,
Chiaotzu doesn't know how to count. Let's begin this fight. Ooh, that psychic beam, that paralyzed beam coming out right away from Chiaotzu, but it does not make contact with Krillin, and Krillin gets a really nice starting combo off, but Chiaotzu does manage to regain all of those skill bars that he used, so he could try to go for that paralysis beam again. But Krillin is not letting up, dealing tons of damage to Chiaotzu. We're bringing the Dodon Ray out, and that is going to connect, kind of. Looks like Krillin managed to dodge at the last second, and Chiaotzu does get that paralysis off, and then he runs! Chiaotzu, why are you not getting in there and attacking? There you go, he gets behind Krillin and finally manages to get in some damage of his own. A really nice combo from Chiaotzu there. Now Krillin is still in the lead. He also started with a health advantage over Chiaotzu, so that's going to help him a lot here in this fight. He goes for the solar flare, blinding Chiaotzu, but Chiaotzu does manage to recover and hits him with a giant rock. That puts Krillin down a lot of health. All right, Chiaotzu is going to be charging up here. This could be an opportunity to use that ultimate attack, but it looks like he's going for the Dodon Ray instead, which is going to break Krillin's guard there. All right, a nice little dodge from Krillin comes out. He hits that solar flare again, locking Chiaotzu off. Chiaotzu now looking around for Krillin, not able to sense his energy, and Krillin enters his sparking mode and uses the Destructo Disc. Is this going to connect? It does! He's gonna bring out that massive final Destructo Disc, and he is going to put Chiaotzu down! Krillin absolutely running away with this fight. The Dodon Ray from Tien coming out immediately is going to connect, putting Krillin down on his last health bar. If Tien can finish off Krillin here, he could go into this fight with Goku down almost no health. Goku, seeing Krillin take 2 Dodon Rays, ends up switching out with Krillin. Anyway, Krillin is still up with 1 HP, but Goku is taking the reins here, entering in to take on Tien himself. Let's see what happens. Both fighters low on ki, but Tien did manage to get a couple good attacks off, taking the lead here, and that is going to be a Dodon Ray connecting. Goku's going to need to do a lot if he wants to bring this fight back now. He is now taking the L. Another Dodon Ray is coming out from Tien, and that is just going to make direct contact. Goku goes for the Kaioken, boosting his power. He's got to get in there close if he wants to do any damage. Another Dodon Ray comes out, but Goku does manage to block that one. And then Tien hits Goku with the Solar Flare, getting some good follow-up. Goku not getting an opportunity to use this Kaioken. He could have gone in there, but he opted not to. Now the Kaioken is burned down. Goku is going in and finally attacking Tien, but Tien, just an absolute monster right now, putting Goku on his last health bar, and Goku feeling a little bit lost in this fight. He doesn't exactly know what to do. He uses Krillin to swap out. Krillin managed to recover a little bit of health. Tien going for the Tri-Beam, and that is going to connect, but Krillin's going to manage to block a lot of that damage. Now, a good combo from Tien is going to leave Krillin on 1 HP. If this Dodon Ray connects, it could be the end, but he does manage to block it, leaving him at 1 HP. He hits that Solar Flare back, but Tien was ready for it and vanishes out of the way just in time, leaving Goku now to finish this fight off. Krillin really did very little. And now Goku getting hit by that Dodon Ray. He goes for the Kamehameha, but the stage is in the way. We can't see what happened. It looked like Tien managed to dodge, and he's going to go for this other Dodon Ray, leaving Goku in one-hit territory. He goes for the Kaioken once again. His final resort, he hits the Sonic Sway. This could be the opportunity for him to follow up, but he does not. Goku takes a second to charge. If he lets Tien get any more charge, he's just going to be able to hit him with another Dodon Ray. And here it goes again. Another Dodon Ray is going to put Goku down. The Crane School taking the victory. Folks, Krillin was looking so good in the beginning of this fight, but then as soon as Tien took the stage, everything fell apart. Tien is just an absolute master of all of these techniques, including the Solar Flare, which they kept trying to use against him. But it's his own technique. He obviously knows how to work against it. And unfortunately, when Goku entered the battle, there was basically just no saving it. For some reason, Goku was off his game today. He used that Kaioken twice and got very little damage in with it. But I'm sure the Crane Hermits are super pumped about this victory. And folks, that is going to be it for this one. We have only one more fantasy fight left in Season 2. And be sure to be on the lookout for news about Season 3 as well. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. It really helps me out a lot. But with that, I have been Gunchpot. This has been Fantasy Fight. Thank you everybody again so much for watching. And of course, as always, see you next time.